Hi YouTube, I'm back with an update on this Sensational Bare Natural. It's a long title. Sensational Bare Natural Brazilian Virgin Rimming Hair in Natural Straight. Got it. Okay, so I'm back to do a review on this hair. I've had the hair for about a month and I still like it. All the pros still stand. There are also some cons that I've noticed since I've had it for about a month. One thing I will say is that the hair still looks good. I did make some changes, and I'll let you know that a little bit later after I get over these cons that I've noticed. One thing I referenced in the last video was that the hair was piecey. It will like stick together, and I think I showed you a couple strands, and that is still true. It's still piecey. I don't like that it's really piecey and it kind of sticks together, so I would brush it out, and then it will piece right back together. It will stick right back together. It wasn't that noticeable, but it was noticeable more towards the ends, and it just didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? So I did kind of fix that issue, but that's something I'll reference a little bit later. Not really fix it, but I found something that worked for me. Also, referring to the same thing, when I would brush it out when it got PC, the hair would shed. It wouldn't shed a lot, but it would shed enough to notice it and to be like a little annoying. But it's not a lot. It's not something that would completely deter you from getting the hair. It sheds as much as any inexpensive hair would shed, maybe less, you know, but it doesn't really tangle. It does tangle in the nape area, like I said, like right here there is some tangling, but that doesn't bother me as much because as long as it's not doing that. I know you guys have had cheap hair before where it tangles, mats up so much that your hair, if you do like this, your hair is in like a knotted bird's nest on this side. It doesn't do that. It just has like a little bit of tangling in the nape of the neck. And sometimes I'm wearing a scarf, so that may be my fault. Whatever. But when I brush it out at the end of the night, or early in the morning, before I put it on to go to work, it just looks, I mean, it just sheds like a good amount. And that can just be annoying, but like I said, it's not that bad. What I did to fix the PC problem was that I noticed that the ends were kind of thin, and that never used to bother me before, but it bothers me now because it just doesn't look right. So what I did is I cut the hair. Before, the hair would go down to my very low back, right before my butt, but now the hair, I cut it to, and it's curled, so it may be much longer, but you can kind of get the gist of how much I cut. You see that PC-ness that I'm talking about right here? Anyway, it goes to about right here. So I cut off like a couple of inches of hair. So, you know, and that, I feel like that works for me. And what I do is I turn the wig upside down and I put a rubber band on it. It's a really easy method because I don't know how to cut hair. I don't know how to layer hair, but this hair didn't have many layers besides the front. So to give it more body and more movement, I turn the hair upside down. I put a rubber band on it. I brush it all forward towards the front. Put a rubber band on it directly in the center, and I pull the rubber band down and cut it like in the area that I would like the hair to, where I think the hair should be. And then I may cut it again over and over again to see, you know, put the wig back on to see if the length works for me. But that's what I did, and that's how I achieved like this kind of more layered look. What else? Oh, also a good pro that I found is that I just curled this hair today, and I curled it first. Well, I'll tell you how I curled it. In this front area, it's all curled backwards so we can go away from my face. It frames my face. And in the back, I went back and forth with the curls. Afterwards, I let them cool for like a minute. I let the curls cool for a minute, and then I turn the wig upside down and I brush it I brushed it downwards to give the hair more body and more fullness. And these curls hold because I brushed through it pretty hard and it didn't fall out. The bottom parts did fall, but that's what I wanted. These top parts are really staying together. These curls really hold. The time before this, when I curled the hair, was just these pieces in the front, like the shorter pieces, and they really held. So one thing that I can say that is a pro is that these curls hold in this hair. And if you're a type of girl that loves to curl your hair, this is the hair that I would say would be for you, especially if you wear wigs and you just curl your hair, you lay it off to the side. You'll have a style that lasts you, I would say, for a week even. I'm going to test this out and see if it does last for a week, and I'll probably put it in the comments below if it does. If you guys are interested, you can, I can just give you a real update because there's no reason to do a full video about curls. So I'm sorry about the gum, but that's what I really do like that about this hair. And I do like after I've cut it, it really has come to life and it has become more me. So I would suggest to you girls, like, when you do get the hair, wear it, try it out. I haven't straightened it yet. That'll be something I do in the future, and if I find that it's something that I would make a video about, I will. Probably in the next month. But so far this hair has been great. I love it. Yeah, I have nothing else bad to say about it. It is inexpensive, $200. A young lady posted below, and it's like my one comment, that on my last video, that it goes for $130 on some website. So definitely shop around, but I paid a little more for it because I'm impatient. So yeah, love the hair. If you have any more questions, I'm sure I'm going to be buying more wigs. I really want to go try. There's a wavy type and then a curly type of this Sensationnel hair, and I'm very interested to see what that hair is like. So that's definitely something that I'll be looking into, and when I do, I'm sure I'll make a video about it, like a first impression video, then a 1 week video after washing, and then another month video after, like this. So love it. If you have any other questions about the hair, I will be happy to disclose. I have to head out, so that's all, girls and guys. I guess I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Yay. Bye.